So hello everyone, it's me Ebik Musako and welcome to Explore with Ebik channel. If you are new to my channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button for new updates about new things which I upload. So I'm from Nepal and I'll be talking about Nodejs. I have many interests in traveling, swimming and many more, and one of the favorite interests is exploring something and teaching to others, which I have explored through personally or uh, visually. So let's begin to the main topic. Today we will talk about Node.js, NPM and HTTP server. First of all, we have to know about the Node.js, what is Node.js and what is NPM, package manager, and the server which runs in the background or server. So let's go into the contents. First of all, we will go to the Visual Studio Code, and or if we haven't downloaded Visual Studio Code, then we will download it. We will also download the Node.js latest version and set up in the Windows or Linux, and then after we will discuss about npm package manager, and then after we will initialize a project and uh, create a simple web server. So talking about the Node.js is a server-side scripting language. That means it's a backend which gets the API of the front end and communicates with the database to fetch the data and sends it to the front end. So it is a asynchronous event-driven JavaScript runtime, and it works asynchronously. It means the callback, it waits for the callback and it doesn't wait for the system to execute, just like that. And it's scalable in network application just like web application, etc. And then npm is a node package manager, which is the world largest software registry or library. It have over 1.3 million packages available in the registry. So some of the packages are Express, Mongoose, Bigcrypt, and so on. So we will use npm package manager in our project. Documentation of npm library. This here we can see many of the library. We can just search Express, which is one of the Express framework library. This is Express. We can just import this library and use it in our project. So let's get into the project initialization. First of all, we will go to the Chrome browser. So here I'll just write Node.js download. So to download Node.js, here are different versions of Node.js, and different versions are built for supporting Windows, Mac, Linux. So it's Windows, and I'll download 64-bit. So I have to click on 64-bit and it have download here. So I have download, and I have already installed Node.js. So this time I will not install. If in your computer, just go inside of this and just click next, then it will automatically install the Node.js, as well as it includes the npm version, as well as we will require a code editor which is known as Visual Studio Code. So it is also available on Mac, Linux, Windows, any of them you want. I have already installed these things. So sorry, just make a folder and let's dive into the project initialization. So I have a folder here, project initialize named. So I'll go inside of it, and above here I'll write cmd, and then after here, if we have already installed the node, then we will check it if it's installed or not. We'll just have to write node dash b or -b, then it will give the version. I have installed node version 16.16.0, as well as I'll check the version of npm-b, and the version of npm is this is 8.9.0. So I will go into the Visual Studio Code from here. If you have installed Visual Studio Code, then you can directly get into there from here, code dot, by writing code space dot. Now I will be redirect to the Visual Studio Code. Now I am inside the Visual Studio Code. So I will just create a new file name called index.js. Index.js over here. This you have to click here and index.js. So it's taking time. Cancel this. Let's create it. So I will open a terminal. So the terminal has opened, and about here, to initialize a project we need to write npm init in it. It will give, I'll just full screen here. So when I hit enter, it will ask some questions, or just like project name. I'll just put same, and version, description, entry point, index.js, test command, git repository if you have, keywords, author, my name, license. So our project is initialized. This is telling to check, and we have to write y to say s. Now we can see here a new file has come. Its name is package.json, and the given instruction is here. And you can change it from here also. First project and itali initializing. So it will be changed. Oh, there should not be any space or capital letter. You can give this like this way. Now it's okay. So now I will just create a server, HTTP server, which runs on backend. So for that we can import. So to use ES6 model, we have to put or keep here just like this. Module type is to its module type, not a common JS module type. So now we can use import http from http. So our http is imported. So const, we also require a port 8080. Now we'll just create a server, http dot create server, and then I'll send a callback function. This is ES6 modules arrow functions. Request response will get over here, and now I'll send response as status code is equals to 200. Service.set header. I'll set the headers as content type text as plain and just end with hello world. So when the server is created, we will get the response back, and now we'll just create constant for this server. We'll name it server is equals to. Now we can use server dot listen to listen on a port. Port is our port, which is given over here, and when it's listening on the port, we'll just send a console.log, our function, and that logs the server is listening on port, and I will just give command port, or I'll just use the backtick and dollar function port. So now it must to run this. We just have to write in the terminal npm start. So to run this, we have to write npm start, but also at first of that we have to write, to use this npm we have to write the inside the script after the test start, and we will start with node index.js. So now our npm start will work. So we first have to save this package.json. Our application is running. We'll check it now. You must get the response like servers is listing on port 8080. So my port 8080 is already running, already is in use, so I got an error, so I will use port 8082. Now npm start. So here we got a response like server is listening on port 8082. So now to check we have got this response or not in this Chrome browser, we can just go into the Chrome browser and check like localhost 8082. So it's to 8082. It's okay. Now we got a response like hello world. So we can inspect it and see in the network. You can go left side like network. So when I reload this, I got a response like which I have sent from backend, that is 200. Status code is 200. It's like the status code is 200, and the content type is text plain. So content type text plain, and we got a response with hello world, which is hello world. So we have finally initialized our project and run it in Chrome browser, and we have created a HTTP server and listened it in port 8082 cause my server was running in 8080. It was already overcome by another something, so I ran it in port 8082. You can change it, you can just put like 3000, any of this, just like 80, 85, anything you want. So I've created a simple web server. Hope you understand how to create a simple web server. Finally, if you want this type of new videos, technical videos, I'll be just uploading Nodejs full tutorial of to how to create the server and how to deploy. Up to that, it may be up to 20 videos. So after that also I'll talk about React. So this type of video or content will be coming on in my channel, so make sure to hit the subscribe button and bell icon. So if you want to check my portfolio, then I've given the website link and email. If you have some problems while writing some code, then you can email me or send message on my Facebook profile, Instagram profile directly. Don't hesitate to say something or ask something. So thank you so much for listening. It's Explore with Tebi.